We just got an alert saying that, beware of black ice. Like, thank goodness I'm not going nowhere. Oh.
Right.
And you are muted, by the way.
I am.
Oh, that's why you didn't.
I didn't hear nothing you
Me
said.
say we're live.
You did not tell me we're going live.
Oh,
we are
shoot.
live on Facebook.
I did. It was like 3, 2, 1, but I didn't realize I was muted. We are live. So let me back it up. So for the editing, ready? 3, 2, 1. Good morning and welcome to the Angel and Tina Morning Show. We're so excited to have you all joining us this morning. Tina, how are you doing?
I wish you would have not muted. Thank goodness. You know how when newscasters, they're like still on mic and they go off camera and they say something stupid and you're like, oh, that was not too good. Thank goodness I didn't say nothing stupid. I was just talking about
that. Is thank goodness you didn't say anything stupid. Yeah, thank goodness. Right? Just note to self.
And you're on mute. You don't hear us. You don't see us, like not even caring. It's all your fault, Angel.
Well, because my Zoom, when I go live, just so you know, when I go live, this is like the back end technical. My Facebook thing pulls up.
Oh, on top of your Zoom.
On top of my Zoom. Yeah. So I'm typing it in, and the screen there is delayed, which is why I always give the countdown.
And it's so funny because sometimes I can see on the videos on our Facebook Live post, you're doing.
I know, but I don't hit live. That is weird that it will show me counting down because I don't hit the live button until I do the countdown.
Yeah, it's so funny. You're like this, and I'm like,
and sometimes it shows it like so it's like it backs up. I don't know. There's something really funky in the system, but we are live. Hopefully we didn't do anything ridiculous before. Well,
welcome to the Angel and Tina Morning Show. And I'm so glad we have I have to make sure I watch myself. Julie and Jill in the studio today. Welcome, Julie. How are you?
And they're both from Colorado. I'm super excited.
I'm great. How are you guys? First of all, thank you so much for having me here. I'm super duper excited.
So Julie came referred to as from one of our most popular guests, Michelle Cunningham, and our most popular co-host of the year.
Aw. She's amazing. Yeah, she is truly amazing.
A rock star.
Yeah, she's a rock star for sure. And then Jill is a big fan.
I am a big fan. I've been a big fan for years.
Of the Angel and Tina Morning Show for years.
Of you two. Just of you two.
She's one of our big
Jill and I go way back. We've known each other for many years, and then got reconnected by a mutual friend who also I've known for many years, who put us on each other's radars again. But I just moved from Colorado, and now they got all my Colorado friends are hanging out with me.
We're like neighbors, but not neighbors anymore. It's so funny
because Angel just moved from Colorado and she now lives in Orlando. And this is her dream house behind her. She does not live in it quite yet. But I would say for the last month or two, at least 5 people are like, oh, I live in Highlands Ranch. And she's like, what? How do we not know each other when you live down the street?
We are totally neighbors. Yeah, so or were.
We had to come, although I had to come to here for us to connect. But we're super excited to have you gals with us this morning. So Julie, I know it's freezing cold. How long have you lived in Colorado?
We moved out here about 5 years ago. We were actually on the East Coast as well. We were living in Washington, D.C. For many years, and then just decided we needed a lifestyle change. And so we've been out here. It's now been 5 years.
And so what lifestyle changed from going from cold to cold? Colder.
I mean, Angel, I think you can understand it's a different type of cold because it's such a dry dry cold. It doesn't feel as like, DC is, it's like a wet cold. So like when you're
So,
cold,
So
like
it's
you're
like
just
North Carolina. North Carolina is has a lot of humidity, and you can't
exactly.
do nothing. Like your hair is horrible. When I go to Salt Lake City, like I used to go to Salt Lake City once a year, I'm like, oh, my hair feels so good.
I've never had better hair days than I have since living in Colorado. Now my skin, however, is so dry and like my hands get chapped, you know, and all of that, but I have
But your
really good
hair
hair
looks
days.
great, right?
Yes.
We gotta,
All about
it's
appearances.
right. It's a give and take. It's an absolute give and take. So I love my hair in Florida because I feel like it's just got like all this body and
Yeah.
like I can just wash and go sometimes, right?
So
Like
you probably have dry hair
probably.
because
Yeah, it would be really
or
frizzy if
is
you
it the other
didn't.
way around? Because
Oh.
my hair, I don't like my hair in the South. Like it just, especially in the summertime,
It frizzes.
it does.
I
It
wonder
does.
if I'll have frizzy hair because now, ladies, I hate to tell you this, but I'm getting old and
Hey,
I have
you?
a ton of like like my hair is turning grayer and grayer. And I think the gray hair is frizzy. I think the gray is
Well,
frizzy.
isn't gray hair more coarse than your regular hair though?
It's icky. It's
Yeah.
icky. And so
So
like
this
you get
morning,
them
you guys
and
have
they
known
like do
the
this.
last couple of days I've been doing this little like
We're feeling aged all of a
I every time I wake up, I tell Angel, I think I aged like 10 years in the last week because I'm finding these little lines right here. There's some like lines.
Tina wants to drink her whole bottle of collagen. She's
Yeah,
like, "Do you
so
think
we
I
got
drink a
some
whole bottle?"
collagen from Sarah Zalecki, and I'm like, do you think if I take the whole bottle?
Okay, all right. So I gotta ask, like, well, Julie, you're young, so I don't
No,
know.
I'm 43.
I'm
But I
not.
take that same collagen.
Okay,
Can I take the whole bottle and it because I have an event tomorrow night.
an event, is that what we're calling it? It's an event. Is that code? Because I'm pretty sure she has something else. It's not an event. It's a very intimate event.
It's a one-on-one event.
I have a one-on-one. I have a
Oh,
one-on-one.
It's making me cry. Yeah, so I have an event tomorrow night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if I take the whole bottle of collagen, you think it'll work overnight?
Yeah. What are some of your,
BFF. Tell Sarah you need the BFF. You can literally put it all over your body.
BFF?
I'm sorry,
Yes.
I've not
Just
heard
tell
of this.
Sarah you need the BFF foam.
What is
Sarah,
that?
Sarah, I need the BFF foam.
Tell her Julie sent you. It's a body firming foam with the collagen.
I have the Viger pills, and I have the collagen, and I have my trim.
So the body firming foam is literally all of us that wanted to spread the collagen all over our body. We can with the body firming foam.
Okay. Have you heard of this, Jill? Body firming foam?
I have that. I just started taking that same stuff. So I'm expecting beautiful results.
Yeah, because listen, Sarah Zalecki showed a before and after picture of her hair, and I was like, oh my, I want hair like that. And she's been texting me all week from Eric Roy's event, and I'm just like, you just look amazing.
She does look amazing.
I just need this little fixed.
I know. We get on camera first thing in the morning and it's like a 10-minute scrutiny, right?
I know,
like,
we're
okay.
like, oh.
Body firming foam, period.
And it's BFF. I love that. I love that.
Because it's going to be your best friend forever, your body firming foam.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now we need body firming.
Too bad I don't have it for my event tomorrow night.
I'm sorry. If I lived near you, I would drop some off for you.
We would run right over.
Right? You can FedEx it to me overnight.
All right, ladies, you guys I know you guys, besides us getting old and sharing our beauty tips, which I have none, but you guys have some exciting stuff that you guys, in fact, this should be like right in line with your new book, Jill, that you just put out, right? Is longevity talk about, like, you know?
It does. There's 3 different sections in the book, talks about body, mind, and soul.
Hmm.
So it's that you have to get it so you can learn all these beauty tips about getting
Hold that
home.
up. Don't rush through that. Bring that baby back. I want to see that.
She says, yeah, this.
I'm so excited. It just came out December 6th. So we're already a bestseller in 3 different categories. So I started reading it, and I've done a bunch of media interviews with a lot of these doctors, and I didn't even know how fascinating they were. So now I'm really excited. I'm like, wow.
She's in a book with all of these other contributors, and she's
Well,
like,
and when you're a contributor, you don't get to see everybody else's pages until the book comes
No.
out. You only see your chapter, right? So when the book comes
Exactly.
out, and you're like, oh, I got to read the book. Isn't that your book? Well, yeah, but I got to read the other people's chapters.
It's fascinating. But one of the things, you know, my focus is really on human connection. And it's really fascinating how many of their subjects are also all tied together through that power of human connection. So it's been fascinating to read.
I am
I
excited
cannot
for
wait
you.
to get my hands on it. I cannot wait.
Right, to be a brand new like best-selling author is so exciting, right? Like what an accolade. And I think all week long I talk with people about that achievement, right? Not only being published but becoming a best-selling author. So kudos to you, Jill, and I'm so excited because you are truly a human connector. You truly get that the spirit of human connection, and you bring that to light. And so I can't wait to read the book. How do we find it? Where do we find it? Where do we go?
You can just go on the codesoflongevity.com, and that'll take you directly to Amazon, and you can order from there. There's still a 99 cents Audible copy, so you can grab that.
A Kindle version.
Yeah, Kindle version.
Well,
So
so it's the ebook.
The ebook.
yeah, so you can grab the ebook, and the paperback is already out. I just got mine, so I'm really excited, and it's just an amazing book. And it's great to talk about. My chapter is about the soul of connection, and how the connection is really the essence of life. That's really what gives us purpose and why we're here. So it's been really, really fun to be able to.
Oh, Jill, you
share
are
that.
talking my language, because that is everything I believe in. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, but to build those relationships with everyone, not just the people who you buy and sell from, but even if they don't buy from you, still build that relationship and still build that connection. I love that. I love it.
Well, and people are starving for it.
Yeah.
My
It's
husband
amazing.
was telling me he had a dream last night that he was cooking, and he's like, and I didn't have any friends, like, and nobody there like was impressed, like they just didn't know who I was. So he woke up
poor
this morning.
Jay.
He's like, I didn't have any friends in my dream. I need to reach out to my friends. I'm like, you have been.
Where's Roberto?
He talks to them all the time, but not in person. Like he hasn't seen his friends, right, in person for a long time, and he's really sad right now.
I seen that Roberto and
Warren,
I seen that they posted on that they were in Orlando. I said, does your boyfriend know that you're
we didn't see them while they were here. They were celebrating their anniversary, and so they had plans, and they had a full schedule.
I said, does your boyfriend Jay know that you're here?
and we're far, we're about an hour and a half from where they were, so it wasn't like we could just stop in,
pop over for dinner really
when
quickly.
I move into my dream house, I will be like 15 minutes away from everybody. If you come to the airport, if you come to Disney, if you do Universal, we are in the heart of all of that. So I'm excited.
I can't wait for you to move in. And I can't wait for you to get your little gift in that pool behind you.
Oh yeah. So Tina bought me. So this is the first time we've ever owned a pool, right? Julie, you can't have a pool in Colorado, right? It would just be too sad.
Be an ice block.
So Tina sent me this big giant pink flamingo for the pool. And we've named it Tina.
No, TT.
This is Tina.
Oh, it's TT. TT the flamingo.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Julie, tell me, what exciting projects have you been working on recently? What are you most excited
Oh my
about?
gosh. So I'm all about helping women bring their business online with video. And because I do truly believe that if you're going to have an online business, you have to be doing video. And so I've been working on behind the scenes, putting together how to show up on YouTube. And so actually showing up how to rank on YouTube so that your videos are actually getting seen. And so I've been working on a huge masterclass that really teaches the A to Z to anybody that has thought about using YouTube, but they're like, I don't know, that's really scary. This SEO search thing is really hard. And so I put together a masterclass for women to show up on video with confidence. And I'm excited about it because it really helps. I mean, it's how I've been able to be so successful in this online space is through video. It's the quickest way to that like, know, and trust factor. Like you were saying, you need to be human first. It doesn't matter if somebody buys your products or whatever, it really resonated with me because you're like, well, you've got to be human. Like you just have to be human. But the way to be human online is to show up with video.
And I think right now, especially because we can't be in person, that's like the next best thing. With Zoom, you can do it too, but the one to a few on Zoom, right?
Yes.
The one to many is on YouTube.
Yeah.
And being your authentic self on YouTube, I think is probably the next best thing after that one-on-one connection.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing people are nervous about, right? Is turning on that camera because
they just gotta have the BFF all over them first. Drink a bottle of collagen.
Yeah. So do you have like some?
Yeah, give us some tips. Give us some tips on what we can do. You put tape right here. You put some tape right here.
And no, I'm going to tell you, it's so funny because I just did a live. I've been over on TikTok. Have you guys been on TikTok? Like, I'm loving TikTok.
I love looking at the videos. I'm not on it yet.
But and I did a live because I'm doing actually a giveaway for my audience over on TikTok, but we're talking about ring lights. Ring lights are huge. So if you're going to be doing video, like I'm going to turn this on and off. Like, do you see the difference? Like, right? It's magical, right? And so my tip is you want to feel confident, you want to feel beautiful so that you show up. And one way to do that is through, a ring light. Having good lighting will make you feel so much more confident when you're showing up on video.
I have so much light in here. I could land an airplane, Julie.
She really could.
And that's why you're glowing.
Look.
And that's why you're glowing.
I could seriously, land an airplane. There's so much. Ooh.
Yeah. And when she turns it on first thing in the morning, she's like,
and because I wear glasses, I can't have it right in front of me because it'll have the glare. So I have exits.
Right. I'm gonna get you those little sticks.
I should have those little runway sticks.
Well, and I know one thing that a lot of people have been wearing are your Blu-ray lights glasses, because we're sitting here on Zoom all day long with the lights glaring at us, and so these Blu-ray light glasses, I think that's called blue light something glasses. They're like $10 on Amazon, and now I'm seeing everybody wear them, and they definitely help my eyes, because after the first couple of months, I'm like, oh, my eyes are hurting bad, and it's because you on this, and then you're watching TV or you're on your phone, you're constantly in front of a screen instead of being face to face in person. So these glasses definitely help. So a ring light would be one thing. What would be a couple other things that you?
Oh, hold on. Before you go forward, Jill, do you have lighting on in front of you?
Yes.
Yes. So she has her light. Okay, so everybody's got their lights. Okay.
Everybody's got their lights.
Is it a ring light, Jill?
What?
Is it a ring light?
It's a different one, but it's an adjustable light. It's just not in a ring shape.
Yeah, mine are flat panels, right? Yeah, I have these flat panels, which they're super handy for travel and portable, and they're kind of cool, but they're bright.
Well, the thing about the ring light is you got to be careful if you have animals. So with my cats, like putting the ring light on my desk when they decide they want to walk through the ring light back and forth.
Oh,
Not a good thing.
oh, there's
You-
something.
You have to have stable ring light or a room without animals. to
Yeah,
make
my
sure
dogs
it
can't
works
jump through
okay.
the ring light.
No, I have an 80-pound dog. She's not fitting through my ring light.
Well, sometimes
do.
Jill's cat is sitting on her chair right behind
Right?
her.
Right
Like,
above her head.
yeah. She hasn't made her cameo today
Yeah,
yet.
no, she hasn't showed up today.
She's like, oh, I'll get there later.
My own time.
Yes. I'm tired this morning.
Okay, what's another tip you have for us, Julie, for looking fabulous on camera?
Oh my gosh, fabulous on camera. So the other thing that I would say is what ends up happening is we end up staring at ourselves when we're doing video, and you're not staring at the camera. And you want to make sure that you're staring at your camera. And let's be honest, we don't always like to look at ourselves, right? Like we're like, oh, my hair, like, oh my gosh, I got this like double chin going on, like whatever it may be, right? Or like, I need this body firming foam like all over my body right now. And one of my tips
We're
is
laughing,
if you-
Julie, because that is exactly what Angel and us do. Like every day, we're like, oh my god.
see,
But
the
we have a
struggle
little
is
tip.
real.
If you go to the video settings on your Zoom and do touch up appearance and push it all the way to the right,
Now,
you
I
have
was
an
asking,
immediate filter.
I was asking Tina, I'm like, what kind of makeup are you wearing? Because you look fabulous on camera. And she's like, do you see this little thing? It says touch up my appearance. I'm like, yeah. She says, move it all the way
Okay,
over.
so this is me not touched up. You see?
Oh, oh yeah.
You see? She's like, oh yeah, I see all your wrinkles now. Gotta love a good
But-
friend.
Okay,
And-
but I
And
will
this
tell
is
you,
me with the video
having-
appearance all the way to the right.
having this little filter on, then when you like go someplace else, like on what's that other one? Jackstream Live,
No, it's StreamYard.
StreamYard.
I hate doing StreamYard because there's no filter and
There's
you're
no-
backwards.
There's no filter on StreamYard, and you
And you're
get
like-
on there, or you get on your phone, and you're like, "Hey, where's my beautiful glow and my beautiful complexion?" I actually even have on mine, and you can see it when I drink my coffee. I have the filter; it gives me lipstick, and you can see. You see?
You can't see it.
look,
Yeah. So actually, maybe you can see better.
hilarious.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's
There's
hilarious.
nothing here, is what it appears to be. I
So
promise.
you have got to show them the other filter that
Oh, well,
Okay.
let's let Julie share her tips. Let's let Julie share her tips, and then we can, play with
we
our.
have way too much fun on this show.
So the other tip that I have for you, the other tip is cover yourself. So if you're using your phone, put a sticky note over your face so that you're not looking at yourself, and then it's going to direct you to actually look at the camera and not at yourself, so that you're actually talking to your audience, because there's a big difference between me looking at you right now and me looking at you right now, right? Because right now I'm actually looking
I was
in
just
the
looking
camera.
into the camera instead of looking. Well, it's hard because you always want to stare at the person you're talking to.
Totally.
Like, I want to look into your eyes right now when I'm talking to you, but then I'm not looking into your eyes because I'm looking at your face.
Exactly. But even if you're doing like a live by yourself, right? Because this is like an interview style, so it's a little bit different too, because you're looking at the person that's talking at the moment. But if you're doing like a Facebook Live, or you're doing a YouTube video, or you're doing a TikTok or whatever it is, and it's just you, it's not interview style, you definitely want to make sure that you're looking at the camera. So put the sticky note and cover yourself up. A, it's going to make you feel more confident, but B, it's going to actually have you looking in the camera, which is going to resonate more with your audience because they want to see your pupils. They want to see your eyeballs. It's like the soul of who you are, right? Like that's like how they can feel like they really get to know you is through your eyes.
Yeah.
That's a
I like that. I
great
like that
tip.
little tip.
Yeah.
Then that way you don't go,
Well, and I've got my friend Melanie. She would tell me that she would always like put something else on her screen so that she doesn't see herself and she's not looking at herself. And so, yeah, having the sticky note, That's brilliant. That's also
Yes.
like something really simple,
So simple.
but so helpful. So
And the others, so my former life before I became an online entrepreneur, I was actually a licensed professional counselor. So I get the anxiety and and I get like what happens when we go live, right? Like, and I can treat that as a licensed professional counselor. The other tip that I have for you guys is put your sticky note over there and then put a picture of your best friend and tape it behind your camera so that you're having that conversation, because it's so weird when you're first getting used to doing video. It's so weird to have a conversation and you're like talking to yourself. So put a picture of your best friend, and that's what you want your lives to be like, is like you're having a conversation one-on-one with somebody. So it's going to help with the flow of everything as well.
yeah,
Julie,
when I was
how
on,
long
Awesome.
should your Facebook live be? What's like the perfect time?
You know, everything is different. Like on YouTube, you definitely want to make it as short and concise as you possibly can, because our attention spans these days are like that of like a fish, right? You've got like 3 or 4 seconds to hook your
You're boring.
audience. So I always say, make it as impactful as you can in as short amount of time as you can. Like, I don't know, like I see some of these lives that people do and they're like an hour, and you know, I'm like, who's got the time to watch an hour plus live? Like, I don't have it in me anymore. You know, I'm a busy mom with kids, and so as short as you can make it, but as impactful as you can make it at the same time.
I like that.
and so where's your master class? How do we find that? Is it done? Is it out? Or is it still in process?
No, it is done. And if you, I can send you the link. It's all evergreened at this point. And I can send the link to you guys so that you guys have it. It's like Julie Reynolds / master, you know, it's a long link. But I can definitely get it for you guys as well, so that you guys can learn how to show up on video on, my phone keeps going off, on YouTube.
Julie, I'm seeing you on the Angel and Tina morning show. Are you actually on air?
Is this live or is this pre-recorded? Right? Because it must be pre-recorded. Hopefully when we post this up, because we are digitally streamed on all those digitals, like on Roku and Apple TV and Chromecast and all of that. Hopefully they'll edit out that very beginning before they put it.
Oh, I think it's gonna snow. Oh, are we live?
And I'm sitting here saying, Tina, we're live. Tina, we're live. But I was muted. So, and I got something over here beeping. Like, what is this noise? It's over here beeping. She's got her phone ringing. Like, there's like all of this, like
All these distractions.
stuff that is happening.
Her
And
husband will walk by in his cute guy jeans, and she's like,
he's pretty
I'm
yummy.
like, what happened? Oh, Jay just walked by.
Yeah, he is pretty yummy. Yeah, so we actually have to redo all of our paperwork for the house this morning because our real estate agent put the wrong address on the paperwork.
Obviously, it's not Brooke.
It's not. No, Brooke. Yeah, we've talked to Brooke. She's like, yeah, I do set the bar pretty high. Ladies, if you ever want to sell your home in Colorado, Brooke Hengst is
Oh my gosh.
amazing.
Yes.
I wanted to bring her with me so that
Can
she
you
could
just
do
be my in-house resident?
the process here. And she's like, yeah, can you just move in
Oh
with me
my
here?
God. That is a lot of paperwork.
Well, it's just the contract paperwork at this point. So it's not a lot, but it is enough we have to redo it. So, but you know, it's just all been these all these little things. Selling our house and getting out of Denver was piece of cake. Like
that's how I felt. Like it was just like, I mean, there was a couple of little hiccups, but I think it was all on the Florida side.
Yeah, everything was
like
on the
everything on the Denver side went like this.
Yeah. Put the house on the market, like sold the house, the contract, like everything, sold my furniture, like everything getting out of Colorado was easy peasy. I mean, it just couldn't have been more streamlined. You know, now we're here and it's a little different. It's a little different, but that's okay. It's all fabulous. It's all going to be fabulous. Cause look where I get to move into.
Oh my, I cannot wait. And see
And
that
it's
little
warm.
corner right there, back there behind her head? That's my room. I'm claiming it. I know like 5 other people have claimed it too, but I'm claiming it too.
Right there. That's her room.
That's the Tina room right there.
And then
But we do have to go to commercial break. She's like,
I know, right? Because it's the opposite.
oh, is it?
It is. I'm mirrored. Oh my God, that's so hard.
You got to do this.
This room right here is my office.
Yes.
Nice. I can't wait.
Look at that. Look at that. See, that's what I don't like. I need to
And
call.
that's like a bathroom from the pool. So we have our own little like special little spa bathroom from the
Are
pool.
we gonna get a pool boy?
I have one. My honey is
I
our
was
pool
like,
boy.
oh.
Oh,
Well, we
thank
do have to take a commercial break, but we do want to make you guys aware of December 30th is our 200th episode of the Angel and Tina morning show, and we're doing our ANT awards that day. It is my 21st birthday, and we're gonna have a birthday
The
celebration.
anniversary of maybe.
Say what?
The anniversary of your 21st birthday, maybe.
She's so mean to me today. She's like, yep, I see all of your wrinkles now. Yep, it might be the 50th anniversary of your 21st birthday.
I really want her to be 50.
Yesterday, she was like, well, you're 50. I'm like, I'm not 50. I'm going to be 46. And she's like, well, you're almost 50. You're 50.
I want her to be in my box, right? And like, what age group are you in? I'm like, come join me. I don't want to be here all by myself.
I got 4 years. You see all these wrinkles? I still got to get rid of these before I hit 50.
Okay, let's talk about our sponsors, right? How fabulous are they? The Angel and Tina Morning Show, brought to you by our fabulous guest, Jill, thank you for coming on this morning on our being willing to be live and unscripted, that bright start to your day. You really are what make the Angel and Tina Morning Show so much fun for people to come and tune into every morning. But we are sponsored by the Zandra TV network, where we are digitally and globally streamed on all those on-demand networks, your favorites: Roku, Hulu, Chromecast, Apple TV. We are on 7 streaming networks, thanks to the Zandra TV network, our award-winning producer. And if you've ever thought about hosting your own TV show and having it digitally streamed on demand, go to their website, beonztv.com. That's beonztv.com, and schedule a global affordable marketing experience phone call today. That's Zandra TV network, beonztv.com. Bliss by the Lake Boutique is our clothing sponsor. They get fresh new inventory, great accessories, outfits, wardrobe changes. It's time for a fresh, above the keyboard, freshen up of your wardrobe. Well, check them out online and follow them at Bliss by the Lake Boutique on Instagram and on Facebook. And Sonic VA, if you're just tired, if you're getting, it's just too much is on your plate and it's time for you to get more done, here's our dirty little secret. Don't. Hire it out. Hire a virtual assistant or a team of VAs. And when you go to sonicva.com, they're going to give you a 10% discount off your first 40 hours of VA service. And while you're there, we're talking about video. They will edit your videos, so you're not spending out, so you get to spend your time creating content and let Sonic VA turn them into beautiful, beautiful videos for you with their new video assistant service. Go to sonicva.com, sonicva.com. Those are our sponsors. These are our fabulous guests, Jill and Julie. I love the Jill and Julie show. I
know, right?
No, we can do our own.
I think so. You guys could we've actually had several of our guests have started their own morning show after being a guest on our show. So, you guys could end up with the Jill and Julie show. Who knows?
That is so
I
awesome.
love it. I'm like
Great.
writing down notes over here being like, I think I want a television show. Like that would be amazing.
So Julie, let me tell you, it is, I talked to somebody yesterday who was our guest yesterday, Anna, and she called Zandra, and she is in the works of.
She does interior design and interior decorating.
But it's an amazing, different kind of concept. And when she told me, I immediately called Angel. I was like, this, and this, and this. And she was like, oh, you're going to be surprised. She has launched 12 new shows this year.
Yeah, I think she might be up to 14 or 15 actually.
Yeah.
And she has a whole nother lineup waiting for 21 because she's kind of maxed out. But she offers she does something really special for her producers, and she's got an incubator, and she trains you on how to host a show and how to be a good producer and kind of the business of being a producer. It's kind of like when
and how to make money doing it too, like how to get your
we
income
bring
back.
in
Yeah.
a lot of authors who have published their books, but we actually teach them how to monetize that book, how to actually make money with the book. There's a business of being a published author. So even in speaking, right? It's the business of speaking. It's the business of being an author. It's the business of being a producer, because you can just go online and start something, but to really run a business out of it
And that's how the Tickled Pink media and marketing package came about, is because we had so many authors here wanting to get more exposure and learn and wanting to learn how to earn that money. And Angel has this amazing process where you can earn money. You know, we always, for years, she told people, I mean, I didn't tell people, she told people because I'm not in the industry, but that, you know, if this is just your business card, you know, just get out there and you're going to get exposure. Will I make money at it? Well, probably not. But
yeah, we're always told you don't make money in the book. Like, the money's not in the book. It's in the back end. It's in the funnel. It's in, attracting new clients.
Getting them into your castle through your book.
But what if it was also in the book? Right? And so even, I mean, if you think about, if you were to do 2 interviews a week, and each time you did an interview, you were selling copies of your book, right? Today, people are going and buying Codes of Longevity. How simple it is. People want to buy books. It's a quick and easy sell. If you sell 25 copies 2 times a week, that's 200 sales. That's $5,000. Right? That is you're sitting on a gold mine.
Who can use an extra $5,000? And that's just that like residual income, right?
Most small business owners, right, an extra $5,000 to $10,000 is a game changer for most small businesses, like total game changer. And yet, if you've got a book and you are doing 2 interviews a week, you could create $5,000 in sales just selling your book. And so most of us are told the money's not in the book, but it actually can be. And I think that's really exciting. That's just a really exciting element to be able to bring to entrepreneurs. And even when we're thinking about, well, can I afford this? Can I buy this program? Like, I need to buy camera, right? I need to buy a $600 camera. I need to buy lights. I need to invest in coaching. I need to buy this masterclass. And most of us, it's like, well, we look at our budget and we're like, well, I don't have that. Like, I don't, I can't afford that. I don't have that money. But as an entrepreneur, right? When John Lennon, when his kids wanted a swimming pool, he wrote a song, right? We get to go and create a program what can we create? And so even with this book, this house, like, okay, so now my mortgage is going to be this. All right. So how do I go and create a business that supports that? Like, not do I have it now, but what can I?
You know what's funny, Angel, is that you say that, but on your way to Florida, you found the formula to do that.
I did. I found the formula.
It's like I saw the house circle. Like, she called me. She's like, I have something to tell you. Listen. So I was listening to this person and this, and this. And I'm going, wow.
I'm learning how to make an extra $5,000 a month with the books, right? And even 100 sales a day is $1 million. I'm learning this on our trip down to Florida. While I'm here, I find this dream house. I'm like, okay, well, now I need an extra $5,000 a month. Well, I just learned
how to make $5,000 a month through the books, and I have 11 of them. So
all right, let's go. Right? Let's take this show on the road and let's.
Julie, do you have a book?
No, I don't have a book. Here's the thing. I hate to write. So like, people have asked me to be, like a guest author in their books. And what brought me over to YouTube is because I started over on Pinterest and I was literally paying somebody to write my blog post. I hate to write. And so I'm like, no, I can't write a book.
Well, Jill, you just did a chapter, right? Right. How many words or how many pages is your chapter in that book?
My chapter is 5 pages. So it's not even very long.
So maybe
So-
500 words.
Oh no, it's more than 500 words, but it's about 2,000 words. But
Okay.
what you can do now, since you're so skilled at doing YouTube, just transcribe what you're talking. Use
Somebody's
Otter
been listening
or
in her
Tendency.
class.
Yes, I just transcribed all of I've got a new book coming out in January that's called The Shine Principles from my course, because I'm transcribing all of my information. So if you don't want to write, you don't have to write, because obviously you're a great speaker. So just take that information and just talk it into Temi or Otter, and then you've got your book.
Julie, and that's exactly what I did. I'm not a writer. Like I can speak, I can talk, I can build relationships in 2.5 seconds. People are my best friends within 5 minutes. Writing is not my forte, but
That's
I took
how
my
I am.
course and I put it, well, I wrote a journal earlier this year, which was a #1 bestseller on Amazon. But then I took my course and turned it into a book, and it launches in 2 weeks.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
That's why you have an editor, and that's why you hire, people.
You hire it out.
Yeah.
If it's not fun, hire it done. That's the rule.
Oh,
Ooh, I
wait,
like
say that
that.
again. If it's not fun,
Hire it done.
oh,
Okay,
Angel.
so Jill, tell us about your Shine program, because this is a really beautiful course that you have just recently put together, and it's going to make such a big impact for people. So do you want to describe it?
Sure. One of the things, like I said earlier, that really important part about business, and really a key, like Tina said, to your business success is that principle of connection. So the Shine Principles book that I'm putting together now, and my course talks all about the principles of connection and how to get connected with yourself, your employees, and how that energy all comes out of every pore of your business, because customers feel that when you create that kind of safe container, that comfortable place for them to be, and just like you were saying earlier, to be yourself and really express who they are. There's not that many safe places that people can go just to be who they are. And so you appreciate them, you set up little micro wins for them to build confidence. And so all of that information is in the course. So how you can create a culture in your business that then gives you the freedom to be able to do your life like you want to, and not be drowning and trying to micromanage your business. So when you empower your people take care of you. So.
That was a mic drop right there.
She is full of mic drops. All right. So Jill, how do you want people to connect with you?
They can reach, I have a free gift that I put together for you guys. So theshinegift.com, really simple.
Look at that.
Fabulous. The
She's
Shine.
like, fabulous. Let me write this down.
I tried to be simple so you could remember it. The Shine Gift. That's all you need to know.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And so what do we get when we go to the Shine Gift?
You get connected to my free gift, which is my 7 Secrets to Authentic Connection. And that's a great place to start. And if you start to implement those things in your business, it's going to make a huge difference. And then you can sign up for my newsletter there also, and get information on the course.
Ta-da.
Ooh.
You're a superstar. You're just an
Right?
absolute superstar, Jill. And I'm just so proud. She got her start by having shoe shine booths in the major airports. And she had Denver was one of the airports that she had her.
Denver and Charlotte. Isn't that funny?
Charlotte. Yeah. So we don't go to the airport very often, right? But those shoe shine.
Not anymore. We used to live at the airport.
Right. Well, and I started in Washington, Julie. So it was funny when you mentioned Washington. My
like-
first airports were National and Dulles.
Oh my gosh, it's like full circle over here.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. I was listening. I was like, oh.
All right, well, ladies, I'm gonna have to have you guys come down to Florida. I was just thinking we're hosting our Media Mastery Boot Camp in February, and I really want to do it live. I really want to do it live, and I just, it's kind of killing me that
great.
I'm gonna be here, and I don't want to do it virtual. It's like bugging me. It's really bugging me. But now, though, maybe we'll just do something more fun with video, right? Like
Well,
help.
that way you're only gonna have like 45 days to like fully furnish your house if you do something like that. That's gonna be too much stress on you.
I was just gonna rent furniture for that. So.
Bring our own air beds, sleeping bags. We're there.
The day before the
Before
media
we're
mastery,
up
all
there.
these furniture places are coming in, and on Monday they're taking it all out. I can just see your neighbors going, "What are they doing?"
Who are these people? Who are these people that have invaded our
Vagrants
Right?
that are sleeping by her pool.
All right, Julie, how can people get a hold of you again? Let them know how.
Send you guys all to my website. It's really easy to remember. It's juliereynolds.com. And there you can get the free masterclass. So that's just the easiest way. And you can find me on all my social media outlets and all of my, my tips on how to build a business online.
Awesome.
I love that you had said you started with Pinterest because Tina was growing her Pinterest page, and she would show me like, look at how many followers, look at all this, and I said, you should teach a master class on that. And she's like, well, I don't do anything. Like, you're doing something. You're definitely doing something.
Well, because I think I started like at 45,000 and I went to 250,000 followers or viewers or whatever they are, like in a
short, really short period of time. And so document, even as Jill said, right? Document what you're doing. Turn your videos, transcribe them into content. Like, all of this is, we can leverage it on all these different platforms. It can be videos, it can be courses, it can be books, it can be blogs, it can be articles. There's so many different ways that we can reuse what we've created. And we are content creators, but we always think we have to have something new. Well, what if you just repurpose something you've already done onto a platform and monetize it and package it and bundle it in a new way? There's just a lot of good stuff.
The first thing that I probably learned a lot more before, but it was just a mind blown type of thing when Angel said, you take your book and you turn it into a course. You take your course and turn it into a signature talk. You take your signature talk and she's like, it's everything you teach is about the same thing. You just go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I'm going, oh, I don't have to have five different talks.
She's like, I need a talk. I need a this. I need a that. I mean, it's all the same content. Just go deeper and deeper with your value, and start with the freebie, right? But now go deeper with this and deeper and more and deeper and yeah. All right. Well, ladies, this has been a super, super fun show. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Julie and Jill show.
Right.
It could happen. I mean, we've done a lot of matchmaking here on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, bringing people together, and you two are even in the same state. So
right?
I know, I was so excited to hear her.
No coincidence. No.
I know, crazy. And maybe we'll get you, Angel, back to Colorado to visit too, right?
Hey, what about me?
Well, Tina, of course. No.
So my husband does bike rides. Like, he does like these weekend warrior bike races, right? Ride the Rockies, the Elephant Rock, the MS 150. And so pretty much the month of June, if the races are, if they end up happening, of course they got canceled this last year, but he pretty much is planning to spend the entire month of June in Colorado riding his bike. And so I might come back to Colorado in June.
Tina, you're coming too, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll come with her.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll bring my floaty.
Right. Very important.
TT.
Yeah, you got to put TT in the pool and then take a picture of it when you have the picture back here, because that would look so cute of just TT floating around in there.
We'll definitely have to have TT in our pool. Well, thank you all for hanging out.
You enunciate the TT and not something else.
TT. No. Oh,
just keep on going.
Yeah.
Keep on rolling.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me. I'm Angel Tuccy. I am your media matchmaker, your media exposure specialist. If you want more exposure for your business, your book, or your brand, leverage the power of other people's audiences. It is one of the fastest ways to build your list and qualify your leads. And of course, if you've got a book inside of you, let's monetize it. Let's turn it into $1 million business. Right? Leveraging your intellectual property. And let's do it in the next 90 days. You can get started with my complimentary media starter kit at my website, makeyourbigimpact.com. That's makeyourbigimpact.com. There's a complimentary starter kit, everything that you need to create publicity, to get started, who to contact, what to say. There's all sorts of great goodies. And of course, you can also grab a copy of my most popular book, ABCs of Exposure, everything you need to know to monetize your media and publicity. Again, at makeyourbigimpact.com.
We had such a good time today. Thank you guys so much. I am Tina Torres, your client retention expert, otherwise known as the gratitude specialist. And if you're struggling with attracting the right clients, knowing how to connect to them, or even if you just don't know how to convert them into clients, I have a complimentary guide that I hope you grow your audience organically online, connect and nurture those relationships authentically, and then take those relationships and turn them into paying clients. You can grab that guide if you text the word connection to 26786. That is the word connection to 26786. We are Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, where we come to you live every weekday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.